I'm not sure what they can see here because it's so dark.
But it's so early.
And it's so early.
Puffy, so you know. Well, my face is always puffy because I'm puffy. But anyway, hey everybody, what's up? It's us, the I guess we're still calling ourselves Monster Hustle, right?
Yes, it's Janet and James here, part of the Monster Hustle playlist here on the Mummy and the Monkey's YouTube channel.
It is 7:14 in the a.m.
It is so early in the morning. We're not used to getting up this early anymore.
Well, that's okay, but it's worth getting up this early, eh? Well, we hope so anyway.
Yeah, we are on our way to an indoor flea market.
Yes, and we haven't been to this flea market in a while, probably since late summer, right? When was the last time we were there? October?
Late summer, early fall.
Early fall, yeah.
Whenever the weather was still nice.
So they're only open like once on the first weekend of every month
in
until
the winter.
Spring.
In the winter. They're only open like one weekend a month until springtime hits.
This is their like third one, I guess, since the
second or third one?
The change of the seasons, yeah.
Yeah.
So, you usually find good stuff at this thing. I can tell you some stories later on.
It is a fun flea market, so we definitely have found good things there.
Well, several years ago at the same flea market, you found that $700 Girl from Uncle doll.
Yes, I did.
There's that.
I did. But you know, we'll see. I mean, maybe lightning can strike twice.
But you didn't pay $700 for it.
No.
You paid $1 for it or something.
No,
like
I paid almost nothing for it.
Yeah, and it sold for $700 like the next day. So
yeah, that was an amazing find.
Craziness.
And that's why we're going out here. It's the thrill of the hunt. And when you come home with your loot, you're like, you know, you're looking this stuff up and you're just, sometimes you could be surprised.
Yeah, so let's hope we're surprised. Come on. Come with us.
I didn't know.
It doesn't say vendors on it.
I don't know, honey. I'm sorry.
Warp. Should probably get a warp. Good buckaroo.
Ew. Hey, one.
Just this one building today?
Oh no, there's three.
Three of them still
three
open?
again? Okay.
Still the same. That's awesome.
Cool, thank you. Oh, and then are you doing the hand stamps or?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just got yours, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that. Let's see. What guy here? Go ahead.
Whew. I'll wait. I'm just over here.
Hairy.
Are you rolling?
Yeah.
Okay. A little Pluto yo-yo.
It's one like animals. There's a trolley there. Power Rangers. I'm gonna go down this way.
That's $1.
It's heaps. Volley.
Barbie Super Corvette.
Yeah, that clown's cool.
Really good. I mean, I just don't think they have enough experience. Yeah.
That's like dollhouse stuff.
You never know about that. They might ship that guy. He's not tall enough.
How much of the comics?
It's not mine. He's walking around.
Okay.
He should be back. I think he just went out to smoke.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
What's that, hon?
There's a sign that says $1 each, but I don't know if that's for the ones below. I don't know what this.
Oh, yeah. Is that a little Santa? Santa topper. There's like paper stuff here.
Yeah.
Elfie the elephant. Jimmy paints his house. Oh, there's you. Jimmy paints his house. Day at the zoo. Higby Toy Town.
Oh, that's cool. Let's see, already
See what he wants for it. Oh, kitties.
Gotta wait around.
Maybe. Captain Kangaroo, get well elephant.
That's cool. Do's a thing. The captain, good morning, captain.
Let's play Fireman.
He's got nothing priced.
No, I don't see prices on anything.
Well, I mean, it's the January one. It's my birthday. Johnny got me this a while back. But mine's all this stuff.
Tiny Folks Mail Kit. Addresses of my best friends. Cuddly kids. Aw. Old books. So I don't know, because I want, you know. I'm just not sure what he. Hopefully he comes back.
He's got, I bet you stuff expensive, but I don't know.
It might be. I don't know.
Ugh,
Well.
wait around now.
Or we could just come back
And hope it's still here.
and hope
Maybe
it's still
not.
here.
We'll just let's look around, you know. Just hold on to what you want to, what you have a question about.
There's the locks. Pins. $1 on those. I don't know. $2 each for those. Yeah, and this is why we wear masks. Because there's people coughing without them. WMMS.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, I was looking at that poster.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's a nice you know.
1981.
Looks like it was from a magazine. See the seam there? It was from an old magazine.
That's a lobby card.
Is it? No, but
Oh, the
look.
Staples?
Yeah, that was from a magazine, right?
Maybe. I don't know.
I see where the Staples would have been. Would have been.
I can see it now.
So I don't know.
Wait around a second. Oh, another one of these.
What is? Oh yeah.
This one's photocopying those or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know where he is. I know he took a walk to smoke, but
That's funny.
he does that. I mean, he'll have no customers to walk.
And then all of a sudden, Peter.
Yeah. Maybe he's out
Well.
shopping. Well, We can come back. I mean,
We've been standing here for like 5 minutes.
I don't want to be here forever. Let's go look at the other booths and we could come back.
Yeah.
And if it's there, it's there. We could come back and buy it. If it isn't, it wasn't meant to be. Yeah, honey, it's fine. Let's just. It's all right. If it's still there, it was meant to be. Yeah.
Until it comes to it. Thanks for checking.
Yeah, thank you.
As soon as you walk out, you'll walk down.
Yeah,
Oh, careful. That little guy. I'm gonna go look across the way, babe.
Yeah.
Hi, doggy. Mm-hmm. Candles and stuff. Yeah, junky stuff. Here we go. Simpsons $2.50 each. Aw. Hyper all. Those patches? They're like baseball patches?
Somebody shuffling back.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Everything else I can do at my leisure. So yeah, thank you, Patty, for your help. See, she got the bag too. She was like the MVP of the whole thing. Hey. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
So where did he go? Oh, okay. Thank you. Now where'd my? Oh, he's over there. I guess he came back.
Did he?
Yeah, he's coming back.
Oh, okay. Go get him.
Okay. Okay.
Pretty clean. $8.
I'm back.
Okay. So here's
This guy, no, he's pretty simple.
no.
Let's find out.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, he's actually pretty good.
So
Yeah, we found some stuff. We're just asking about the prices. Are the comics
Yeah, we-
all $1 or are they all different?
They're all $1.
okay, because you found
Yeah.
was that your stuff?
Yeah. So
And then I found some like old books here.
$2 each of these. Two.
Two. Okay. So 2, 4, 6. All right.
For Mad Magazine's $3.
Is it? And how much? What about this this little notebook?
$3. I think old as hell.
It's pretty neat. Looking. Some little kid scribble in it. It's kind of funny.
Okay, so 5, 6. Thank you. memorabilia. Thank you. Yeah.
That first guy was great.
Look like some kind of jam.
How are you?
Some kind of jam. What's up, brother? Happy New Year. Got a lot of stuff here, man. If you guys see anything, I'll give you a good deal.
That's your stuff?
Low price.
Okay.
There's
a seat there. Okay, there you go.
What do you got? What do you got? What do you got?
I don't know.
What do you think? What do you think?
$2?
How about 5?
How about 3?
You got it.
Okay.
$3.
Thank you.
Sold for $3. Everything here low prices, guys.
Do you have change on you?
I think so.
Cool, thank you.
Yep. Take a look, man. I got some other stuff I put out here. See if there's anything you want.
I gotta find it.
Looking for you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I know what that is, but this made in France.
It's kind of neat.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Keeping up mystery stuff is always fun.
4 of those 16mm, like the old-timey ones,
Cute.
because they're really cute.
I like it too. Like the storm dog.
Storm. Okay. Hey, wrestler guys. He-Mans? Ooh. They have He-Man.
They got
He-Man.
Yeah, I like the collection, yeah. I got a...
McDonald beanie baby.
I don't know.
What'd you have on these guys?
You had McDonald.
Oh, those are fun. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Cool.
Yeah, I got this too.
Oh, you bought him too?
I bought him. That's the display.
I remember those. Wow. You haven't even used your camera yet.
Yeah, because we get the same footage pretty much. We've been.
Hey guys, so we're taking a quick coffee break. Well, our coffee is still warm here in the car.
Car coffee break. Cheers.
Car coffee break. And we're going on like 3 hours of sleep today.
Nah, I'm used to it. I don't mind it.
We, you know, took a break here and then we're going to go and look for more goodies. And then we're going to show everything that we found
haul.
today.
We're going to do a haul video.
And we might just come back tomorrow to see what else people bring.
Maybe. Might need more money. I'm starting to blow through it. I don't know what I got left.
I haven't, 10, 20...
I can't.
Maybe between 25 and 30. I honestly haven't spent as much.
I count my dough now. So, okay, yeah, so we're going to head back in a few minutes here and see what else we can find.
Let's go look.
Best Buy. Remember we were looking up how old it was?
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden it's popping out everywhere.
Best Buy's old, yep.
I had no idea.
They've been around a long time.
Okay, you're going to sell free range for you.
Yay, shiny things. If I could untangle it. No, it's a GoPro. We get video for YouTube. We go around and look for you know, cool stuff.
Oh.
No. So we don't even use all the footage. 5670. There you go. Thank you. Oh no, I think I was.
Should we get us walking out?
No, it's recording now. It's recording
You
you.
know, hold it, you know.
Oh.
But you can't see it.
Okay, so here, you hold it. You're
I am.
taller.
That's why I asked her to hand me the camera. All right, so that's it. We're done for the day or the morning. Flea marketing at the Berea Flea Market.
Got another backpack full of stuff.
Full of goodies. We did find some cool stuff. Will it pay off? Only time will tell. We hope so. But yeah, we'll have to do a haul video when we get back in and I'll show you what we got.
Yeah.
All right.
Is it recording? Oh, there we go. Hey guys, all right, so we are back home after eating a nice big lunch and chilling on the couch. We are here to show you the haul video. So I'm going to show you some stuff I bought.
The haul has it all.
Yeah, I think I spent about 40 bucks, around 40 bucks. And I got, I think, a good amount of things. These 16 millimeter films were 2 for $5. So I got 4 of them. I paid $10 for them. Gene Autry, Terry Tunes, Scrappy. And I don't have a 16 millimeter projector, but our friend 42nd Street Pete does. If you guys want to follow him, you can check out his YouTube channel. He talks about grindhouse films, horror films, westerns, all that cool stuff. But I thought maybe we could watch these at Pete's house. Some cartoons, maybe to watch in the spring and summer. Hang outside and watch some old movies. All right, so I picked this up for $3. It says made in France. It's in this nice little case. And I saw this thingamajig, and I didn't even know what this thingamajig was. I just thought it looks kind of cool. And it was a bin with a bunch of junky stuff, and I paid $3 for it. It's a dynamometer, some type of musical thing to use for guitars. I don't really know musical stuff. I'm going to have to research it. But the solds on items like this are around $30. So I'm really happy about that. Got a vintage dynamometer thingamajig. And then this little guy, Charge-A-Plate stores, and it says Cleveland, Ohio, and it has a little charge plate with someone's name on it. I don't want to reveal the name or address. I'm sure, you know, they're probably not there anymore, but just in case to protect their privacy, I won't show it. But that is pretty neat. I love that little leather case it's in. And this, the vintage Gillette razor, that's really cool. This guy, it's like a little brush that pops out. I don't know. It's unique. And then these jewelry pieces, I paid $8 for everything, which was a really nice deal. This necklace and the earrings are signed Coro, C-O-R-O, and I've sold vintage Coro jewelry in the past. It has orange rhinestones. It's kind of fun. This necklace is signed Lisner, and I've sold vintage Lisner jewelry on eBay, so that's cool. And then some of these rings I picked up that look kind of junky. One, like this one's marked Trifari, but the gold is coming off of it, but maybe I could lot it up with some other Trifari jewelry. This, I'm not sure. It has some writing on it, so I have to look at it with the loop. It might be gold plated. I'm not really sure. It looks gold-ish to me. Okay, and then this I got for $1. It's a vintage perfume bottle. In the past, I had some good luck selling perfume bottles, and this one looked really unique, so I'm going to have to look up that name. That might be a French name. I'm not sure. So for $1.50 from another vendor, I got this necklace that has some marking on it. I'm not sure. Something for me to research, but it looked nice and big and sparkly. This is a Lucky Brand ring. You've heard of Lucky Brand jeans, Lucky Brand watches, clothing. This ring I might be able to get $15 for. Maybe 10 to 15. So I pay, okay, and then this one. So I paid $1.50 for all 3 of those at one table. These little trinkets were part of this other stuff. This pin I'm not sure about. I'm not sure how to pronounce that name, but it says the Accessible Wilderness, and it looks like it's a pin to maybe a ski resort or a park or something. And in the past, I've sold buttons and patches from ski resorts for some decent monies. These look like little religious trinkets. The one says St. Christopher. This one might be like a souvenir thing. Okay, so then I paid $1 for this. It's a soda fountain chair from 1967, but it's an earring holder. It's like a jewelry holder. I might be able to get 10 to 15 for that. I paid $1 for it. These purses I paid $1 each for, and this one feels like it could be real leather. Maybe some type of snake or lizard. I'm not sure, but it's definitely retro. And then this one feels like it might be fake leather. Sometimes it's hard to tell. But for $1 each for those vintage bags, I was cool with that. All right, enough of the girly stuff. I got He-Man. So I got a baggie of He-Man, guys, for $10. They're a little beat up, but I do have a bunch of He-Man and She-Ra stuff that I think I'm going to go through one day and clean up and sell. I used to collect this stuff, and it's just been sitting around in boxes, and I need to actually make a decision and probably part with it and let someone else enjoy these, because if these are like cleaned up nice and set up right, these would look really cool on a display shelf. All right, this Harley checkbook holder I got for $1. It's leather. I probably shouldn't have bought it. I think it might have just been like a $10 thing.
Why did you buy that?
I bought it because it looked cool and I thought it could have been worth more. But that's okay. Maybe I could lot it up with something, maybe donate it, learn from my mistake and move on. Okay, some paper stuff that's really fun. This is from the 1940s, Higby Toy Town, and it's a collection of little Santa cards and cutesy-poo Christmassy things. I think it was a giveaway from Higby's from back in the 40s. So I'm going to experiment with some of these paper things to see if I can get them to sell. And then Captain Kangaroo. This is from 1992. I didn't realize it was that new. I didn't know Captain Kangaroo was still around in the 90s. But I grabbed them because I thought it was cute. There's a lot of people that remember Captain Kangaroo and like him. Now these are darling. So I paid $2 each for these paper things. So 2 for this, 2 for that, 2 for that. These are kittens, and each little thing here is like a book. These are kids' books, and it's dated 1941. And they're just really cute. So this is Puffy, Fluffy, Muffy, and then the Mama Kitty. And each one is a little mini story about each character. And it's got that kind of cutesy, weird, anthropomorphic artwork. So I'll have to see if I could sell that for profit. But that is my lot for around $40. And we might head back tomorrow to see if there's anything new or different that we could find. Maybe they'll have some other stuff there. But I'm going to pass this over to James.
James, take it away.
And you're going to show off your haul.
All right, here we go with my haul. Again, another eclectic one. A lot of collectible stuff and things like that. Wow, where can I start? Really found some really fun paper stuff today, and we were on the hunt for some of this stuff.
We were.
I found a couple of really fun model kit catalogs. This is from 1960, and it's what is it? Renwall blueprint models. And look at this. There's the Invisible Man. A lot of people know, you've seen that model kit a lot. The Invisible and the V8 engine. Really cool stuff. It's so they looks like they did a lot of like cutaway view type models, and so you can see how they kind of work and function in different ways. And some of them are just scale models, scaled down models anyway, not to scale. There's some military stuff, tanks, things like that. Wow, look, I mean, the artwork in some of this stuff is just amazingly cool. And just for that, people do buy these things and pay decent money for this. Here's one from the Lindbergh line of model kits from 1958. They were 33 years in business by this time. Let me see, or actually they've been in business since 1933, but this is cool. You got to see some of the artwork in this catalog. Very, very neat. Can't find this one on eBay for sale. Someone has a catalog, a Lindbergh model catalog from 1960. They want $30 for it, but there are no solds on anything. The stuff just isn't out there to sell. So it might be a good thing. You can see that they even have like, you know, and then it gets more into the space age stuff, as you can see right here. And then subs, right? Planes like that. just the artwork again is really, really cool in this stuff. And then look at this one. This was actually a kit that came with 5 different model spaceships. They even have an alien. Look at this, a flying saucer.
Ooh.
So that's really neat. Again,
cool.
I could ask probably $60 at least for this catalog by itself. This was interesting. This is from 1919. It's a research on an investigation of the problem with louse problem. Head louse, right? The head lice, is that the withdrawn book? Looks like something got to it. But yeah, this is from 1919. These things are interesting. I don't know the value on stuff like this. I think I sold something similar to this about concerning something different, not louses, but something. And it did sell eventually. It took a long time because I don't think people know to look this stuff up. If you Google this, it'll come up like in a Library of Congress thing, you know, a document that's been sort of archived. But there rarely are any physical copies of stuff like this. Just like Janet from the same fella picked up some old paper stuff. This book is really cool as I shake it out of the packaging. It's kind of hard to do the one-hand thing with.
Do you need help?
I don't want to rip this book. I think I'm gonna.
You want me to hold the camera?
That's awkward. Okay, I got it. I should have had this all out. But this is a story of the roly-poly cubbies. This is from 1919, the same year this book was from, but different vendors. As you can see there, it's by the Stetcher Litho Company. And it starts out with some monochromatic illustrations, but then they break into some color ones. It must have been expensive to do it all color, so it's like every other page is monochromatic to color art. But it's really cute stuff.
Super cute.
Someone has a similar book, the same book, but in a lot worse copy. Has a lot of foxing, which is like mold. Basically, that brown, when paper gets that big brown spots on it, it's called foxing. Has a lot of that on it. This has none of that on it. It's in very good condition. They're asking $30 for their copy, so this could be
try 50.
A $50 book. We'll
Beautiful
see.
Artwork.
It is gorgeous. This was kind of fun to find. These are like little little fans for different businesses that were in Ohio. This one's for a produce company. And what they do,
a funeral home.
Yeah, this is a funeral home one. And if you pull the sides, those little tabs, pull the other one out. It's a fan. So it's like a little advertising promo thing. It's pretty neat. Oh, mysterious. And these were like $2 a bag, So these bags that we were buying from this fella, he had a bunch of paper stuff in a bag.
Coshocton, Ohio.
Is that Coshocton? Mm-hmm. Where they made it?
Coshocton something company, Coshocton, Ohio.
Huh.
Herland Funeral Home.
Oh. So this one is another story. He had a lot of these storybooks. I should have bought all these lenticular eye ones, but this one has lenticular eyes, which, again, this is probably from the 60s, I'm going to guess, right?
Which is a fancy word for holograph.
Well,
like a hologram?
1964.
Where it looks like the eyes are moving?
Yeah. Everyone, a lot of people know what the word lenticular means now. They don't. It's not a hologram. It's more of a optical illusion. They have multiple images behind this paper that is plastic that has like a texture to it, and when you move it side to side, it looks like the eyes are moving.
As a kid, they would make stickers like that, and I think at the time they called them hologram stickers or something. So that's why I thought of saying that word instead.
Gotcha. So I didn't comp that yet. Just bought it because I thought it was cute. Here's a sealed Dino Wheels buggy, or a beetle, I should say.
A bug
with the original price on it. Pretty neat. I think loose people are selling this car in really messed up condition for like $6 or $7 on the card. This could be $30.
Wow!
I paid $2 for that.
You got it for $2.
Yeah. Now, this Tonka vehicle is pretty nice too that I got. I didn't know the value of it. I just picked it up for $10 with a couple other things I'll show you.
I like the green color.
Yeah, got some previous owner's address on it. They're probably all growed up by now. But yeah, it still has a sticker on it. I saw a similar one like this on eBay. Someone's trying to get $25 for it, and it's rusty. I don't even know if it has that sticker on the back, but there's rust in the joints. This has none of that. This is well taken care of. This could be $35, $40 by itself.
Nice.
With any luck. Here's another thing. I got that and a couple other things. And the more interesting thing I should say is right here, if I can get it on here. And this is the thing with buying stuff at the flea market is that, you have to show. Well, you have to show people what you're buying. I mean, because when you pick some of this jewelry and stuff out, you pick it out and you show the person who's selling it, and they go, "Oh, it'll be this much." Well, this was in a box full of like miscellaneous stuff that you already dug through.
Yeah.
It's a 1987 silver penny. It's silver. It's actual silver. When I paid $10 for this, the Tonka, and 2 other things that really aren't worth showing. But this looks like it goes between 30 and 40 bucks on eBay. So
Nice.
that right there. Well, I got this Discman and an ashtray I bought, which I won't show. It's just a generic. Well, it's actually a brand. If you have a bunch of these, they could sell for like 20 bucks. But they're
those little things?
by dealer's choice. Yeah, it's an old vintage.
Oh, like something that
ashtray.
would be in like a bar.
Probably.
Or
Yeah, those look like bar
bowling
ashtrays.
alley or something. Yeah.
Yeah, but it is a name to look out for, especially if you can find a bunch of them. They could sell for a decent money and a lot. But this is Discman ESP2. I got this for $5 with the ashtray. I don't know if it works. It could be okay. More than $5, that's for sure. Anything else I want to show from this lot of stuff?
What about that reel in the box? That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's real cool.
Yeah, keep a lookout for stuff like this, because these do sell for decent money. It didn't come this
nice
one yet,
looking.
but it even comes with the metal, made in Japan. It's a metal audio reel-to-reel take-up reel by Maxell. Paid $5 for it. They could go for, I don't know. We've seen them go up to $75, maybe even a little bit more. But the one thing I'm really interested in, because I've had luck with it in the past, are these McDonald's things. Some signage I got, McDonald's signage, which I'll show here. This is stuff they would have hanging up in the McDonald's restaurant, of course. Uh-oh, I'm getting this taste. It's
Here,
not.
you want me to...
Here, just hold that. I just get to take the tape off it. It won't. These are plastic. They'll be fine. So, excuse the mess here. And the paper. All right. So, what we got here? We got...
We're running on now a lot of sleep right now.
Man, excuses don't matter.
The house can get cleaned up another time.
Yeah. This is a something that they hung up in the illuminated displays above the above the counter. This is one for the McDonald's gift certificates, which everyone is very fondly aware of. That grew up, I guess they started doing this in the 70s. I'm not sure, but this is from the 90s, and that's kind of neat. And then the other one is very interesting because it is for an NBA promotional thing. You could see it's got some NBA stuff on there, and it's buy an extra value meal, get a free McDonald's fantasy pack. Ooh, a fantasy pack. This looks like it's from 1993, Upper Deck Company, trademark from them, so this could be good. It's it's McDonald's, it's Upper Deck, NBA, 3 different things going on there, a card company, NBA, and McDonald's. So $5 for each one of these. And this one he wanted the most for. He wanted $10 for this Gazette, McDonald's Gazette, and I don't even know anything about this. I don't know what this was, signage or what. I'm not really sure. But 1992, and this stuff can do really well. I mean, people collect the crap out of stuff. McDonald's, especially things like signage, because you just couldn't buy that, or it wasn't given away. It was something that was, used by the store and either sent back or thrown away. So if you ever find a McDonald's signage, I've made hundreds of dollars off of one piece of character display art that they would hang up in the McDonald's of different characters, Grimace, Ronald McDonald, the Fry Guys, things like that. So if you ever come across that stuff, pick it up. It can be worth a decent amount of money.
Yes, what he said.
And I also something that's in the trunk still that I have. It's a
Actually, let's point. No.
other way.
Yeah.
It's a Beanie Babies McDonald's display that they would have in the cases. You know how they display the stuff that they're giving away. In the Happy Meals.
Did you want to show that one?
It's in the trunk of your car.
Oh, we didn't take that one out.
No, but I'm sure if I sell this thing, I'll definitely do a video on it and show you what it is. But it's basically not the whole display like the plastic. It's just the insert. So it's a big cardboard display with a tree house and a bunch of actual Beanie Babies, stuffed Beanie Babies.
To show you what you could get in your Happy Meal.
Yeah, hanging out of the tree house.
Maybe 1997 or something.
A different vendor than I bought from this right next to him, actually. He charged me $5 for this insert, and it's...
Because he didn't want to lug it back. And
it has all the Beanie Babies in it. It's crazy. So, I mean, that could be really, really good.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
You've had luck in the past selling McDonald's stuff.
Yeah, I have.
So that's cool.
Very good luck. So
we might go back tomorrow to see if the vendors bring out anything different. I overheard one vendor saying that they were going to bring vintage toys tomorrow.
Yes, I heard that too.
So maybe we'll go just to take a quick look to see if there's anything we're missing or if there's something new added that we could just grab up real quick.
Yeah.
Try to go early.
But I spent 95 today, 95 bucks. So
I think I spent around 40.
So.
And I think I can, just on like a few pieces, I know I could at least get 30 for them.
I might get 100 just for one of those McDonald's.
I know I can at least double my money. A lot of the stuff I pick out can be smaller dollar, but I know I've had success selling it in the past. So if I pick it up for $1 or $2, I'm okay with getting like 15, 20 bucks, as long as I know it can sell and it's small, easy to ship. So
arms hurting.
Okay, your arm's hurting.
Anyway,
but hit the like button if you like our behind the scenes flea market videos. If you like seeing what we find when we go treasure hunting. Thank you guys for watching. Mwah. Bye.
See ya.